you're all here. You can take this time to inhale and exhale. Kyle?
Hi everyone, my name is Sarah Fitzsimmons. I'd like to take a second to introduce myself as a student in a public speaking course. I'm a 26-year-old mother of one, soon to be two, come January. I'm a huge football fan, and like my professor, I root for the NFC South. But unlike my professor, I hate the Saints. Hate them. Ever since I learned the game as a little girl, I've been a Carolina Panthers fan, and that's the team that I root for. I, like my classmate Melissa, have a wonderful husband who is also a law enforcement officer. Now, funny thing, most people would assume that a law enforcement officer's wife would probably be pro-gun or at least a Republican. I myself am actually a pacifist, and I lie more closely towards a libertarian. Like my classmates Andrew and Michael, this is my second time in college. The first time I attended for musical theater and English Lit with the intent to perform professionally. And while my husband was in college getting his degree in law enforcement, then I was allowed to perform in several different shows. However, after having quite a bit of luck on stage acting and some in commercial film acting, then I gave it up temporarily after my husband graduated so that we could move up here to Punk City so that he could start his career. Very similar to my classmate Whitney. After we had our daughter Cordelia about a year and a half ago, pretty close, I decided it was time for me to go back to school to get a more reliable and practical degree other than musical theater. So I decided that I was going to go back and do a degree that would allow me to help take care of people. So I'm working towards becoming a physical therapist. This degree will allow me to do something to help others that I've also experienced myself, given a very embarrassing and treacherous accident in the bathtub, in which I severely injured my back, spent 13 months in physical therapy, and got one very attractive neck brace out of it. A couple years later, also dislocated my kneecap and spent some more time in physical therapy. So it only seemed fitting that I would go into a career that I had some positive experiences with myself. Because of that, that means that I'm going to be spending a lot more time in school. So I had to plan it out. My plan is to become a physical therapy assistant, and through that I will be able to get some hands-on training in my profession while going to Langston University to become a physical therapist. Now, although this means a lot more time in school, I'm really excited about my decision to go back to school. And with that, now you know a little bit more about me. I'd like to thank you all for your time, and I'd like to thank those of my classmates who are watching at home, and wish you a very productive and successful semester. Thank you.
And then we gain some more over here.
All right.